Great. Well, welcome everyone. Tonight is the last meeting under the theme of Dream Big. And our topic for tonight is a recap. At the end of the month, we go over what we've learned over the past few weeks and kind of summarize that. So this month, we've explored the observer or witness mind by first reflecting on our strengths as we reviewed our personal timeline. Everyone's story is so unique. We learn that we can chart our progress by looking back on what we've come through over the course of our lives, the ups, the downs, the peaks and the valleys, and especially how we've powered through these challenges. We know that we can reframe these difficult times and see them as positive opportunities for growth. It is always beneficial to look back and see what has led you to where you are right now. In the second week, we explored your personal mission statement, a 1 or 2 sentence little essay that defines who you are and identifies your purpose, including your character and your hopes and your dreams. We've discovered our core values, our guiding principles, which kind of encompass everything that you stand for. When writing a personal mission statement, we first need to take a long look at ourselves. And when we do that, we cultivate that self-awareness. And that self-awareness is what is at the very center of our breathing and meditation practice. We learn to listen to that inner voice. And when we do, we learn to trust ourselves. And we learn to root down into what our truth is. It can be a wonderful exercise in self-discovery. And last week, we talked about what brings you joy and how just the act of choosing joy can lift our spirits and raise our energy to a whole new level. And like gratitude, joy is contagious. The joys that we allow ourselves to experience spill over from us and to everyone around us. It is not selfish to be joyful and to fill your own cup. So at the beginning of this new year, with January already behind us, we can appreciate that we have the whole year ahead of us and we are sitting in the driver's seat behind that steering wheel. We know that with the practices of breathing and mindful movement and meditation and deep rest, we know that these are essential to our well-being and that we can use them to stay on track as we navigate the road ahead. And we also know that if at any time we get off track, we can use those practices to bring us back around and set us back on track again. And we all get off track. So just little tidbits we learn along the way, and we're just getting started. So happy to have you all here. And having said all that, that's just a little tiny recap of what we've learned. Let's go ahead and get ready to breathe. So I invite you to find a comfortable position in your chair, maybe shifting your weight from one side to the other to make sure that you're nice and balanced in your chair there. And then placing the feet on the floor. Feel that grounding between the earth and your feet. And then your body on your chair. Feel the connection there. And then taking a moment to roll the shoulders up to the ears and let them softly settle back down so that you're not holding any tension there. So shoulders are open, heart is open. And then a nice tall spine. And the reason we ask for a tall spine is so that the breath comes more efficiently and fully, and that way you're not holding the breath in any manner. You're allowing the breath to flow freely. So just begin to close the eyes or leave them softly cast down. And begin to breathe in and out of the nose. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And just becoming aware of the breath. Just noticing what the breath is like as it moves in and out of the nose. Does it move freely or are you holding it? What is the temperature of the breath? Perhaps when you inhale, it's a little cool. Perhaps as you exhale, it feels a bit warmer. Just noticing those little subtle differences. And then noticing any sounds that you might hear in the room where you are sitting. Possibly the sound of the furnace or a heater, or maybe sounds from outside your door. Just whatever's going on, just notice. Good. And then noticing any thoughts that try to bubble up, any concerns that you may have had today, any worries, anything that is just kind of laying there. Just know that you can notice those thoughts and without judgment, allow them to float away like a little snowflake on a wintry day. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And just know that those thoughts will not impact your practice tonight. Noticing without judgment. Good. And just continuing those nourishing breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Good. And then taking a little step further, we're going to bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the low belly. And this is so we can experience the actual physical motion of the breath moving in and out of the body. So breathing in, we breathe in through the nose, the chest rises, ribs rise, and the belly expands out into your hand. And on the exhale, the belly contracts back toward the spine. The ribs fall, the chest falls, and the breath cycles back out of the nose. So we call this belly breathing. It's beneficial because it actually allows you to feel the breath in the body. And when we breathe from the belly or the diaphragm, that is the muscle that sits below the rib cage, we know that we breathe more deeply and more efficiently because it allows us to do just that. So we take that breath from the nose and push it down into the belly and then back out again. So let's try that on your own here. Again, connecting with the breath, breathing in, chest, ribs, belly, breathing out, belly, ribs, chest. The wave-like motion of the breath as it comes and as it goes. And I invite you to try this on your own, at your own pace, just allowing that breath to come. No forcing, just allowing it to be in your body. And as you breathe in this manner, I will read our affirmations for tonight's practice. When I look back, I realize how successful I have been in figuring out my most challenging times. I am resilient. Finding joy in the little things brings it into my everyday life. Finding joy in the little things brings it into my everyday life. And so in this present moment, just simply find joy in the breath. Just the joy of breathing and taking this time for stillness, taking this time to nourish yourself, knowing that you can control your breath. And when you do, you know that you can bring yourself into a full state of relaxation. This is something that you can call up anytime during the course of your day or night. Breathing in, breathing out. Just taking a few more rounds to enjoy the sensation and the stillness. Good. Beautiful, everyone. And now I invite you to gently open the eyes. Good. And if you're ready, we'll begin a little bit of mindful movement for tonight's practice. So we're going to start with the 6 directions of the spine. We have learned that it is important to move your spine in 6 directions every day. This helps keep the spine lubricated and flexible, and it's a great way to warm up the body when you're starting any kind of movement. And so we're going to do a little bit of that now. So once again, getting nice and aligned in your chair, feet on the floor, body on the seat. Let's roll the shoulders up to the ears again, just to make sure we're sitting up nice and straight and tall. And we're going to begin with some flexion and extension of the spine. And so this is the cat-cow pose in yoga. We're going to inhale, bring the hands forward to the knees, take the gaze up, lift the heart, and inhale the breath here, arching the back. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, the hands move back towards the body. As we do a little flexion and extension, I invite you to keep this going on your own, at your own pace. And as you gently move the spine, just be aware of all the little vertebrae back there, starting at the tailbone and going all the way up to the cervical vertebrae in the neck. And I just think of the spine as kind of the architectural center of the body, because from the spine comes everything else. And so just really pairing this movement with the breath. Beautiful. Moving that spine. Beautiful. Okay. Great. Now we're going to sit up and meet each other in a neutral position here. Going to take that left hand to the chair beside you. We're going to inhale that right arm up overhead. And then we're going to exhale, hinging to the left. So when we do that, we're lifting out of the waist, out of the rib cage, lengthening through the crown of the head. Inhale once again, placing right hand on the chair. Inhaling that left arm up, and then exhale, hinging to the right. So these are some lateral bends of the spine going to the side, left side, right side. And just really feel yourself lengthening as you bend. Also a very beneficial motion of the spine. Good. Beautiful. And then meet me once again in the center. We're going to take that right hand. We're going to take that right hand to the left knee. Take the left hand to the back of the chair. Lift and lengthen as you turn and look over the left shoulder. So this is the torsion of the spine, or twisting. And these are the last 2 directions of the spine, twisting left and twisting right. So coming back to center, we'll do the same thing on the other side, taking right hand to left knee, right arm comes up, right hand takes a hold of the back of the chair, and we twist to the right. Good, and then coming back to center. So we inhale when we come to the center, we exhale as we twist. Very good. Good. And then meet me back in the center whenever you're ready. Good. And then we're just going to move the chair out of the way and come to standing. Good. So standing here in mountain pose, 4 corners of the feet rooting into the earth. Shoulders are open, crown is lifted, and arms are at our sides with the palms facing forward. And really feel yourself nice and strong here in mountain pose. Just take a couple minutes to breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to step the feet out wide. Feet are parallel here. Come into a wide-legged stance, opening up the arms, shoulder height, palms facing forward. And this is our star pose. Just breathe into this. You should feel your shoulder blades kissing in the back, heart open, chest open, breathing into star here. Good. And then arms come up to a V position, and we're going to take the thumbs out and the rest of the fingers we're going to curl in. So this is our victory stance. Breathing here in victory, like the victor in an athletic match. You are the victor because you are in control of your life. Just breathing into this stance of power, your empowerment, your very own empowerment here. Beautiful. And then arms come down, stepping back out to star. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Then we're going to heel toe those feet together. So we're standing again in mountain pose with the feet about a hip's distance apart. And we're going to find our breath of joy. So this is when we bring the arms up, out, up, and then we come down with a ha. And when we come down, we're coming down into a forward fold, allowing our fingertips to graze the floor and then coming up again. So this kind of looks like you're conducting an orchestra. And the way the breath goes is inhale, 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 and exhale as you drop into your forward fold. So we'll try that together. And so inhale, 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 exhale. You know the drill. I'm going to let you do this on your own for 5 rounds. And when you've completed 5 rounds, just join me once again in mountain pose. Beautiful. Good, and then just coming back to mountain pose, take a moment to close the eyes, breathe in, and then inhale, lifting your arms up overhead, pressing the palms together, and then bringing them to your heart center. Just taking a moment here to root down into the earth. Taking a moment to think of something right here, right now that you are joyful for, something that brings you joy. Good. And then releasing the hands from the heart, we're going to find our chairs again. I'm going to tune into the heart with a little sound vibration. And so we'll first begin by doing a little tapping, starting at the crown of the head, tap, tap, tap. We're doing this with the pads of the fingers, not the fingertips. Tap, 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 back of the head, all the way down to the base of the skull. Tap, 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 crown of the head. And then tap, tap, tap on the forehead, right above the eyebrows. Tap, tap, tap on the temples. Tap, tap, tap on the cheeks underneath the eyes. Tap, tap, tap on the upper lip and the lower lip. And then come down to the collarbones on either side of the chest and just begin to start tapping. And then when we do, we're going to make the ah sound. This is for the heart. Ah. Good. One more time. Ah. Good. Just allow that vibration to fill your entire being. And then let's slow it down here. Bringing your left hand to your belly. And in your right hand, you're going to take your middle finger and thumb to your collarbones and find the little notch that's about 1/4 of an inch below the collarbones and just start to rotate in a circular clockwise manner. Just start to rotate the hand right there, closing the eyes, feeling everything slowing down. And kind of look at this as a gesture of compassion for yourself, as well as a way to seal that vibration into your heart space. Good. And then whenever you're ready, slowly release the hands. Beautiful job. We're going to inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And exhale, bringing the arms down. Take a look down at the floor. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart, lift the hands. And exhale, press everything down. And then one last time, looking up, raising up the arms. And looking down, letting everything settle. Okay, and one more time, hands to heart. Beautiful, everyone. Thank you for doing some mindful movement with me tonight. I invite you to go ahead and get ready for your deep rest. So whatever it is that you need to bring into your sanctuary, I'll give you some time to find those things now. And so in addition to your pillows or your blankets, you may want to lower your lights in your sanctuary. If you're stretching out long on the floor, finding a nice space to do that. Maybe finding some music, maybe just having stillness, whatever it is that you need to get ready. Good, beautiful. So I invite you to find your comfortable position there. If you're lying on the floor, stretching out nice and long, lengthening through the toes, up through the body, through the crown of the head, and then resting your arms alongside of you. And you can have your palms facing down or your palms lifted towards the sky. Whatever would feel appropriate for you in this moment. And then gently closing the eyes, coming to stillness, taking a moment to snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you in order to connect once again with the earth. And then as you are aligning yourself, beginning to connect again with your breath, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Natural rhythm of your breath. And once again, noticing any thoughts that try to come in, just notice them without judgment and let them go. Good. And as you are connecting with the breath, we're going to begin to relax all the muscles in the body. So starting at the top of the head, just release any tension from the crown of the head, the forehead, the cheeks, the temples, and the jaw. And try to find a little softness behind the eyes. So if you're holding any tension in the face, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then moving your awareness to the throat. Allow your throat to open. Allow it to expand and just wash away any constriction there as you release all tension in the throat area. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And then moving your awareness to the right shoulder, the right upper arm, the elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, back of the hand and the palm of the hand, and all the fingers of the right hand, the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger, so that from the fingers of the right hand all the way up to the right shoulder, your whole right arm is relaxed. Breathe into that sensation of relaxation and ease. Good. Moving your awareness down the right side of the body, the armpit, the ribs, the waist, and the right hip. And allow your awareness to settle in the hip for a few mindful breaths. Moving down into the thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle, the foot, the top of the foot and the sole of the foot, and all the toes of the right foot. Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe, so that from the foot all the way up to the right hip, your whole right leg is relaxed. Breathe into that sensation of relaxation and ease. Beautiful. Moving your awareness now into the left shoulder, the left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, back of the hand and the palm of the hand, and all the fingers of the left hand, the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger, so that from the fingers of the left hand all the way up to the left shoulder, your whole left arm is relaxed. Breathe into that sensation of relaxation and ease. Moving down the left side of the body, the armpit, the ribs, the waist, and the left hip. Stopping here a moment for a few mindful breaths. And then moving down into the left thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle, and the foot, and all the toes of the left foot. Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe, so that from the toes of the left foot all the way up to the left hip, your whole left leg is completely relaxed. Breathe into that sensation of expansion and ease. And now the back body and all points of the body that have contact with the earth beneath you. Back of the heels, the calves, the thighs, the buttocks, low back, middle back, upper back, shoulder blades, the back of the head. Release all tension in the back body. The whole back body is relaxed. The whole back body is completely relaxed. Breathe into that sensation of expansion and ease. And finally, the front body and all points of the body that shine toward the sun. Front of the legs, the hips, the pelvic floor, the low belly, the upper belly, the chest, the ribs, the heart, your most generous, caregiving heart. Take a moment to give yourself a little heart hug for all you do for others in your care each and every day. Your whole front body is relaxed. Your whole body is completely and totally relaxed. I'm now going to give you some visualizations. I want you to think of what pops into your head when I first say the words. They will be images. Don't think too hard or too long about the images. Just the first thing that you think of, and then we'll move on to the next. This is called rapid image visualization. It is another technique to bring you into a more full relaxation. Burning candle. Vibrant sunset. Blue sky. A walk through the forest. Beautiful garden. Tranquil lake. Bouquet of flowers. Your best friend's face. Your favorite song. The sunshine all around you. The sound of my voice. And now I invite you to just sink deeper into rest. Allow yourself to just be here right now and rest. Rest now with your relaxed body and your relaxed mind. Rest well. Very gently and with great care, begin to bring your awareness back to the body, inviting in a little movement, wiggling fingers and toes, perhaps taking a full body stretch there on the floor or in your chair. Maybe gathering your knees into your chest and taking a little rock side to side. Whatever your body is calling for at this moment. And just inviting a deeper breath as well. Just breathing in and breathing out as you awaken. And when you're ready, just rolling to one side and staying right there. Just staying right there on your side. And just remember that you are worth the quiet moment. You are worth the deeper breath. You are worth the time it simply takes to just be still and rest. And whenever you're ready, you may press yourself back to a seated position. Good. Well, it was so wonderful to see everyone tonight. Stay warm and cozy at this wintry weather we're having. Let's lift the arms up overhead, lifting the gaze, pressing the palms together, and then bring the hands to heart. As always, the light in me honors and recognizes the light that I see in each and every one of you, and we share that acknowledgement when we say, Namaste.